Hi friends, I am Asmitha.
Welcome to my channel. In this video we meet a technical animator at Epic Games. Kaye Vassey has 21-year veteran of the feature animation, games, and comics industries, where she has worked on film franchises such as Shrek, Madagascar, and the How to Train Your Dragon series. She started her career as a male, but has been transitioning and affirming her gender for more than 3 years now. It's definitely a different perspective. As a male, in a male-dominated industry, it's interesting to have your privilege stripped away as you become more feminine. When I decided to come out, I knew there would be challenges, and I decided that it was something I would just have to face. I had to stop running away from myself. So, in December of 2017, I gathered together the Technical team and told them I was transgender. I was super nervous, but knew it had to be done. Luckily, my team embraced me and has supported me to this day. It's my opinion that Epic has the greatest team of technical animators in the industry, but I may also be a bit biased. Obviously there is a lot to this story that I can't quite fit into this answer, and I'd be glad to tell it sometime. In fact, I'd love to see more representation in the industry as a whole, and see that celebrated at gatherings like GDC, she said. After her gender confirmation surgery, it hasn't been the easiest year since. From being told the night before surgery that I'm defacing God's creation, then learning what it's truly like to work as a woman in a man's world, and then figuring out how to make friends as a woman, when men definitely don't want you and women have a hard time seeing you as on the same team. But I'll tell you this much, having surgery was a necessity for me, and I haven't regretted it one day. I have never felt more alive and more like myself than this past year. I also want to say thank you to everyone that supported me last year on the day-to-day for 8 weeks, and a huge special thank you to Maura. Without her I couldn't have done it. So, ironically, just like me a year ago, we all get to experience the long weeks locked up at home, she said. Talking about her passion as a woman, she says, I had to get a professional headshot. Up until last week I've never done this before and I've never had a professional glam experience. But I loved it. The feeling of hanging out with amazing professional artists and just being their canvas was one of the most gender euphoric things I've ever experienced. I felt so uplifted and taken care of. For the first time in my entire transition, I actually felt beautiful. The voice of dysphoria eventually came back, of course, but for that brief window of time, everything was right, she said. Thanks guys for watching this video.